Okay, I'd like to welcome you all to this conference, and I hope that you have 2 marvelous days here in Porto. There are several reasons for having financed this conference. So, the Chamber of Commerce is financing this conference mainly because of 2 reasons. Because it is here in Porto, and because it is now, and there are several reasons for this. But I would like to highlight 2 of those, more personal ones. So first, 2 days ago, the 4th of March, we signaled 625 years since the birth of Henry the Navigator. For us, Infante Henrique. He was one of the most influential persons in the world history, and he was the patron of Portuguese explorations. He was born in a house just 700 meters from here, less than 10 minutes walking. He was so successful that in 1494, which is 34 years after his death, the Portuguese and Spanish signed a treaty, which was the Treaty of Tordesilhas, in which we split the world, the new world, in 2 between these 2 countries. So, in this case, and here as an Iberian, we address the problem of the world governance in the way we saw it. So we that explored the world had to rule the world. So the interior part is Portuguese part and the yellow part is Spanish part. But what happened? We failed completely. Now we are sure that we failed in this division. But there's one thing also that we are sure, is that there are some problems that have no boundaries and should be managed in the world terms. And one of those problems is the Earth system. 3 years ago, a set of world scientists launched an organization named Common Home of Humanity, with objective of managing the world or the planet as a condominium. The Common Home of Humanity has its headquarters at the University of Porto and is asking for the impossible. The entire Earth system is a common heritage and should be managed as such. So many of us live in buildings organized as condominiums, and the property as an owner, like either we or the landlord, but the common parts are managed by the owners. What the Common Home of Humanity proposes is precisely the same. The Earth system which is what should be organized as the global common that exists inside and outside the borders of the countries, should be managed by a world organization. So it is like the structure of the buildings if we live in a block of apartments and the common areas. They have already identified the key core drivers that determine the Earth system functioning. They call this safe operating space for humankind. This space is a non-territorial space. It's in a certain way intangible. It is a qualitative space. And their aim is to have this as a human heritage and to have a world organization managing this system. In my point of view, it is the only way out for the problem that we have to face. So I hope that this time, and now I'm speaking as someone from Porto, we are more successful in giving a contribution to the world governance, because the last one was not really good and it was a failure. Have a nice conference. Thank you.